Yo, what is good, y'all? It's your boy, Bwithdashifts, back here with another video. I'm sorry, I just haven't been recording this whole week. Like 2 days in the afternoons where I'm usually recording. I took naps. I woke up at 12 in the morning. I just didn't feel like making noise. So I'm sorry for that, but we got the man Jmmyhyghroller, the man, the myth, the legend. Is LeBron making Luka worse? We're gonna check this out. Let me put this thing on full screen, baby.
7 games into the Luka Doncic era in LA, and after getting out to a rough start, things seem to be on the right path for the Lakers and their new superstar. But Luka still doesn't look quite like Luka. In fact, his first 3 games with the team was statistically worst 3-game stretch of his entire career, trailing even his first 3 games.
Oh my gosh, YouTube.
Now, there are plenty of great reasons why this has been the case. The man is transitioning into a completely new system. He's playing alongside new teammates and just beginning to build chemistry with them.
But if they got a center, I ain't gonna lie, they're going to the finals. But they got Jackson Hayes and Alex Lynn. Like, what is that really gonna do though? I mean, you got Luka, LeBron, and Reeves, one of the best trios in the league. And you got Connect off the bench. You got the Finney Smith dude, Ruby. Like, this team's decent. You got Vanderbilt as well. Forgot him. But this team's decent with the guards and forwards. It's just their big man are. But you can go get Goofy from Mickey Mouse and the Roadrunner from Looney Tunes. Put them out there. They'll do better than the centers. But I mean,
the most serious injury in his career, and he's playing himself back into shape. And of course, he's still mentally recovering from one of the most egregious cases of backstabbing in sports history.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Nico Harrison is the most hated man in America right now. People are calling him Osama. I'm not gonna say it because I don't know if I'm really bad. I don't know if YouTube is gonna. Y'all know. Alright, that's my last time pausing the video too.
But some fans have elected a 4th possible reason for Luka's recent.
Wait, why they got 44 on the jerseys?
Claiming that LeBron is to blame for Luka's struggles because he simply does not make his teammates better. In fact, some fans are claiming he never has, and that Luka is next in line to have his career completely altered by LeBron and his heliocentric, self-serving play style. It's a claim that sounds outlandish, but as Luka's first stretch in LA has unfolded, I've begun to see this claim more and more. LeBron simply doesn't elevate those around him. And the more I saw it, the more I began to wonder if
LeBron's better than Magic and Larry.
A great player. A question that led me down a rabbit hole of player testimonies, historic data, and career trajectories to uncover the truth behind if LeBron truly makes his teammates better.
But did y'all not see Tristan Thompson all those Cavs years? And y'all saying that's not making a player better. That's one. Alright, that's already one player. Danny Green, he made better. JaVale McGee, he made better. Who else? Any center he plays with is better with him. They just gotta run the floor and get open. Oh no, oh no. Y'all better pay him a lot too, but y'all know. They're not sponsoring me. I wish, but I know. Hey, SeatGeek, if y'all want to, y'all know. Y'all know what to do.
Just dropped a 40-piece on the Pistons, an early masterpiece within his storied career, and fuel to the fire both for fans.
Wait, what does this have to do with it?
At this point, the world was well acclimated to the megastar LeBron was becoming. This kid isn't just good; he may be the best player in the world, but does he make his teammates better? In a Slam article published in March of 2007, the question was already being posed. The verdict at the time? It didn't matter. His teammates weren't good enough to make a difference anyways, and he would need to drop 40 bombs to keep his team alive come the playoffs. Which is exactly what he did a month later when he put together one of the most ridiculous carry jobs the NBA has ever seen, dragging an underwhelming Cavs roster to the NBA Finals. Fast forward 18 years, and
underwhelming is crazy.
Really good. And the question of if he truly makes his teammates better is still being asked. The latest evidence suggesting he actually doesn't? A 25-year-old superstar, Luka Doncic, struggling to adapt to a system centered around a 40-year-old LeBron. Career lows almost across the board in his first stretch with the team. And although there is a list of perfectly good explanations for Luka's struggles, some suggest the real problem is LeBron. We have seen LeBron elevate countless teammates into real championship caliber players, but we've also seen legitimate talent get suppressed and relegated under LeBron's leadership and play style. So, is there any real validity to this argument? And is LeBron James a great teammate or just a great player? Well, over the course of LeBron's career, he has played with a total of 200 and...
Oh my gosh. Bro, how did you fit this all on one screen? Like, this had to take so long. I ain't gonna lie, Jmmyhyghroller is good though. I mean, I can't even hate.
But many of these were for just a handful of games. Of the 240, 110 of these teammates
I remember
played
David
with him
Wesley.
for a considerable amount of time, at least a full season of being on the same roster. And out of these 110 past and present
Mario
teammates,
Malone.
only 27 of them played their best season in the league while playing.
Timothy Mozgov is
That's
crazy.
only 25%. The other 75%
Norris
of
Cole,
his
too.
teammates had their best season somewhere else. But this isn't really a fair metric. Many of these players became teammates with LeBron long after their prime years and weren't nearly as good
Yeah,
or
I know.
productive as they were prior to teaming up with LeBron.
He's
Now,
right.
looking at the most notable and longest tenured teammates of LeBron's career,
Dang.
nearly all
Mo
of them
Williams.
played better or at least had better seasons without LeBron. And most of these players were in their prime when they became teammates, including Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, and Anthony Davis. But this still doesn't address the progression or regression players have once they team up with LeBron. How players played in the season prior to teaming up with LeBron, how they played in the following season with LeBron, and how they played once they were no longer teammates with him. So here is every player that was a teammate of LeBron's for at least a full season's worth of games. 59 players in total, ranging from Avery Bradley and Rashard Lewis to Anthony Davis and Chris Bosh. Now, of the 52 players who played at least a full season in the league before becoming teammates with LeBron, 26 of them saw an increase in their value and impact after teaming up with him. 24 had a decrease in their value and impact, and 2 of them stayed virtually the same. In other words,
I ain't gonna lie, I have no idea what he's talking about, but I don't know what EPM is. Oh, that's estimated plus minus in first season with LeBron and first season after LeBron. Alright, so the green means good, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's plus, and then you can see everybody in the red did not have a good season. Chris Bosh? There's no way they're saying Chris Bosh was bad with LeBron. What else they got? Danny Green. Dwayne Wade? No way. Kevin Love. Russell Westbrook, we know, did. Not Ray Allen. Ray Allen played good. I mean, he was old. He didn't play up to the standards, really, but, I mean. What else did they pick? Jackson Hayes. Big Z. JaVale McGee. Yeah, he made him better. I told y'all about that earlier. I did not know he played with Rashard Lewis or Ben Wallace. So that's kind of interesting. Delonte West, who slept with his mom. LeBron, I'm sorry for saying that, but you know I have you. You know. We're not going to touch the topic.
About half of them played worse, and on average, his presence was essentially a net neutral. But this is where it gets really interesting. Of the 45 players who played seasons following their time with LeBron, in cases where he left the team or they did, 34 of them saw a decrease in their value and impact once they were no longer teammates. On average, when players join LeBron, their value pretty much doesn't change. But once they are no longer teammates with LeBron, their value tends to fall off drastically. Why this happens is completely dependent on the situation and the player. It may be due to aging, readjusting to a new system, or probably the massive LeBron-sized void that is left in his departure. According to this data, overall, having LeBron as a teammate produces an overwhelmingly positive result versus not having him as a teammate. Breaking news, I know, right? But it also tells us that, generally speaking, LeBron doesn't really make his teammates better. This data is far from perfect,
I ain't
but it
lying,
tells
he's
us a
awesome
lot
here.
about the impact LeBron has
This
had
numbers,
on
so you
his
can't
play
even
throughout
hate
his
on that.
career. Historically, LeBron has made teams better, but not often do we see players, especially established players, take leaps in their game as his teammate. Oftentimes, his sheer dominance and other players fitting around his play style being the driving force for his...
Bro, am I the only one that misses those Cavs jerseys? Like, actually. I actually like the 2018 Cavs jerseys. And the sleeve ones, too. Those are my favorite LeBron era jerseys.
tend to see the most improvement once they become teammates with LeBron are the ones that mesh well with his play style. 3-and-D off-ball scoring threats and shooters that space the floor and benefit from LeBron's playmaking. J.R. Smith, Mo Williams, Channing Frye, Kyle Korver, Rashard Lewis, and Shane Battier. Big men have consistently also benefited from playing with LeBron. Players like Ilgauskas, Tristan Thompson, Drew Gooden, JaVale McGee, Ben Wallace, and Timofey Mozgov have all seen a boost in their production and efficiency while playing with LeBron. Now, the players that tend to regress once they become teammates with him are usually the high usage.
Yeah, they're older though, so you don't understand. We're not gonna be able to bring older players up past their prime. Like Russell Westbrook, past his prime when he joined LeBron. I mean, like AD, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, and Caleb was all in their primes, but I don't know what this means. Usage, it's like how much you get the ball. Like, they're not going to get the ball as much as their hands in ISO plays, especially this Heat team. You got Chris Bosh and D-Wade. Like, that's not going to work if you sit there and ISO the whole game. So LeBron's going to have to be the main guy with the ball. Like, same with Rondo. He's a secondary playmaker on that team behind LeBron. Like, all these guys are spot-up shooters and, like, wall threats, especially these two. And then these are bums.
Essentially former first options that have to adjust to being second or at times even third options on offense, changing their touches, their rhythm, and even when and how they operate on the court. Players like Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, Kevin Love, Anthony Davis, Rajon Rondo, Russell Westbrook, and possibly where we might eventually find Luka Doncic. And this is the answer to the age-old question we came here to answer today. For most players, teaming up with LeBron can come with more open looks. It can mean an easier offensive assignment or a role that better suits your play style. With a playmaker as incredible as LeBron is, scoring opportunities can open up in places they never did before, in the form of lobs, skip passes, being rewarded for cutting and moving off the ball, and even being in close proximity to LeBron, granting them access to
Bro, you can tell J.R. Smith just might be playing high in this game. Like, actually. This picture just made me start dying. Because look at LeBron. I don't know if he's looking at Kyrie or J.R. Smith. But this is funny, though. He's just sitting there looking out of nowhere. I gotta chill, bro. I'm sick, by the way. Hey, I've been sick. So if I, like, pause the video and I have to come back, that's why. I ain't trying to throw up on camera, bro.
Spot-up shooters who have benefited greatly from playing with LeBron. For these players,
is that James Jones?
Make them better and more valuable on the court. As some would put
see, y'all know I got ball knowledge.
For most of his career, you could give him 7
I know ball. Chain of Fry, Matthew Dudley. That's Mike Miller, I'm pretty sure. Jeff Green, JR. Player of the glorious King LeBron Brown. Y'all ain't know.
The curse
Gotcha.
is that regardless of who LeBron is playing with, he's still the offense. And this floor-raising superpower.
Let's go back.
It is a tangible quality that has ultimately been a blessing and, at times, a curse. The blessing is that regardless of who LeBron is playing with, he is the offense.
Oh my gosh, get off of this meat.
The curse is that
can't be that good.
LeBron is playing with, he's still the offense. And this floor-raising superpower seems to get neutralized the further off the floor it gets. For elite players who are accustomed to running an offense tailor-made for them and their pace and their play style, playing with LeBron is a massive adjustment. The more your game is predicated on operating with the ball in your hands, the less likely playing with LeBron is going to elevate your game. And so it ends up being the best, high-usage, high-profile, ball-dominant players that usually see a slight decline in their production and impact once they become teammates with LeBron. It's Chris Bosh and Kevin Love going from bona fide first options to hyper.
Bruh, imagine if Kevin Love stayed on the Timberwolves. I feel like he could have got a few All-NBA first teams. Like, I'm just being honest. Because he was a consistent 14, 15 rebounds a game. But his usage, I get his usage went down when he was on the Cavs, but he had to. He was a third option. But I just wish he stayed on the Timberwolves. So. But that would have been weird because Wiggins would have been on the Cavs. So.
Options with a lighter offensive load. It's players like Anthony Davis and Dwayne Wade going from offensive engines to pieces in what inevitably becomes LeBron's offense. In 2018, Kevin Pelton of ESPN used the Shaney projection system to find out if LeBron made his teammates better. And after analyzing 25 different teammates of LeBron from 2014 to 2018, the numbers indicated that only 9 of them met or exceeded their projected impact.
Wait, what does this mean? Performance of new LeBron teammates. Chain of Fraud prediction. So Chain of Fraud overachieved. Y'all can see. Larry Nance did too. Way much. The Mozgov dude did. Then you got Jeff Green as well. It's like the only 4 I'm guessing. Oh no, there's way more. Never mind.
After conducting his analysis, any team with James must be careful not to invest too many resources on players who are best with the ball in their hands. Instead, the focus should be finding role players
that's smart.
will mesh well with LeBron's.
But that's how you build teams by LeBron.
Is a transition that is proven to be purely incompatible for some players. A lighter offensive burden is not necessarily an indicator of regression. In fact, in many cases, sacrificing box score numbers and shot attempts and usage is a sacrifice necessary to win. For every player that was forced to take a backseat and transform their game for the sake of LeBron and the team, there's a player who's found success and improvement in being teammates with LeBron. Because LeBron may or may not make you a better player.
Is that a girl? Or is that a girl? No way. When was our girl on the NBA team? Wait. I swear this girl.
Improvement in being teammates with LeBron. Because LeBron may or may not make you a better player, but he has perpetually made teams better. And it's a trade-off that most players are ready and willing to make if they want to win. Dwayne Wade said that LeBron is the best teammate you could ever have. Chris Bosh said playing with LeBron was a dream and that the game was easy with him. Kevin Love said LeBron made the game easier for all of us. Anthony Davis said LeBron is the best leader I've ever played with. He makes everyone better. And this is the resounding sentiment of most players that have played with LeBron. He is the best player in the world and an even better teammate. LeBron put me in a position to succeed. He's a great teammate. He's a great teammate. He made the game easier for all of us. LeBron is the ultimate teammate.
Shane Betty. Crazy.
Time. He is an incredible teammate. The numbers and data may get us closer to an objective truth behind this question. But it's the personal testimonies from teammates themselves that, to me, speak louder than anything. And all of this information that we gather here today gives us a small glimpse at where this duo may end up, and the sacrifices that will be necessary if they want to tap into their full potential of what they can be as teammates. For 2 decades, LeBron has been the centerpiece to every roster he's ever been on. 240 teammates over the course of 22 years, all of them fitting around him. But at the age of 40, it might be time to pass the torch to a player who is ready to fill a role
Luka.
only LeBron once could. LeBron and Luka may be able to coexist just as they are without compromising their games. But if history has shown us anything, regardless of the talent available, and especially if the talent available is extraordinary, in order to be great, someone has to be willing to recalibrate their game in exchange for winning and what's best for those around them. A sacrifice that many great players have made for LeBron, and one that he may soon have to make for his teammate.
That's gonna do it. Shout out to Jmmyhyghroller, and peace out, y'all. Bye.